The dawn whispers softly through curtains of gray. Dreams still linger, but slowly decay. The heart beats quietly in chambers of pain. Between hope and hurt, it learns to remain. The stars once promised a sky full of peace, but time took the shimmer and left the release. I walk through the ashes of yesterday's flame. The warmth that once held me now whispers my name. Between hope and hurt, a fragile thread lies, tied to my soul and weaved through my sighs. Love blooms in silence, then fades in despair, leaving behind a ghost in the air. I reach for tomorrow with trembling hand, but fear of the fall won't let me stand. Hope is the promise that flickers in night. Hurt is the shadow that dims the light. Between hope and hurt, my soul learns to bend, praying one day the ache will end. But even in breaking, there's beauty concealed. Between hope and hurt, the heart is healed. The night sits heavy on shoulders of dreams. Nothing is simple, not even what seems. I search for your echo in winds that have passed, but silence replies that nothing can last. The roads we once wandered now whisper in stone. Your laughter still lingers, though I walk alone. Between hope and hurt, a promise once grew. It faded like sunrise when painted with you. The moon holds the memories that daylight can't steal. They burn in my chest, too tender to heal. Your name is a rhythm my heart can't forget, a poem unfinished in tears and regret. I write with my sorrow, ink mixed with rain. Each word is a heartbeat, soft but in pain. Between hope and hurt, the soul starts to see. Love is a lesson that costs to be free. I whisper forgiveness to the ghosts of my past, but echoes remind me some hurts always last. And still in the distance, your shadow will stay. Between hope and hurt, you never fade away. The mornings feel hollow, with light cold and thin, a sky without meaning, a world caged within. I trace the horizon, where your dreams once lay, but the dawn that awakens takes them away. The letters I never sent still breathe in my chest, each word a confession that never found rest. Between hope and hurt, I wander alone, a pilgrim of memories, carved into bone. Your touch was a shelter, your eyes were a prayer. Now silence surrounds me, and nothing is there. The stars seem indifferent to love's quiet plea. They burn without reason, too far to see me. I've built my own comfort from sorrow and flame. Each scar is a story that whispers your name. The river of longing still flows through my mind, carrying echoes of all left behind. Between hope and hurt, I'm learning the art of losing with grace and mending the heart. Yet sometimes at twilight, when shadows grow deep, your memory returns, and I forget to weep. For in every fracture, your light still abides. Between hope and hurt, my soul still resides. I walk through the ruins of love's quiet place, each corner still painted with echoes of grace. The wind hums your story through branches and rain. Each droplet reminds me of joy turned to pain. Your absence is heavy, yet gentle somehow. a shadow that lingers but won't let me bow. Between hope and hurt, my faith wears thin, I lose and I find you. Again and again, the candle still flickers in corners of thought, a flame that forgiveness has never quite caught. Your name is a whisper the night can't erase. I see it in moonlight, in every place. The tears are no longer a river of ache. They fall like confession for memory's sake. The sky has grown older, the stars rearranged, but love, though forgotten, can never be changed. Between hope and hurt, I've learned how to stay, not fully broken, but fading away. For pain is a teacher, and loss is the art that sculpts out the courage to open the heart. So I breathe in the silence and exhale your name. Between hope and hurt, I'm never the same. There are nights when I wonder if you dream of me too, if the stars ever whisper the things we once knew. The moon holds our secrets in silver disguise. It glows with the sorrow that hides in our eyes. The roads still remember the sound of our feet, two souls intertwined where destiny meets. Between hope and hurt, I balance my breath, halfway to healing, half close to death. Your laughter still lingers, like wind through the trees, a ghost made of sunlight that refuses to leave. The letters I folded still sleep in a drawer, unread, but unbroken, like vows we once swore. Time is a thief that steals without sound. It took what was precious, but love still is found. In dreams I still see you, your eyes soft and wide, a promise unspoken that never quite died. Between hope and hurt, the world feels so wide, yet somewhere inside me, you still reside. I walk with forgiveness, but tears never part, for hope and for hurt are both in my heart. And maybe one morning, when the sky feels kind, I'll meet peace at last and leave you behind. The seasons keep turning, but time stands still. Your memory lingers against my will. The rain writes your story on windows of pain, each drop a reminder you're gone again. I wander through moments that never grew old, touching the fragments of love we once told. Between hope and hurt, the truth softly cries that love never leaves. It only hides. Your scent in the silence still circles the air, invisible comfort that says you were there. The moon looks upon me with pity and grace, for it too remembers your beautiful face. The nights are my temple, where sorrow will pray, to feel you once more, just one fleeting day. Between hope and hurt, I find what is true, that pain is the echo of once loving you. The dawn breaks too gently, it cuts like a sigh, a whisper of healing that just passes by. The stars fade to morning, their promise undone, but still I keep breathing, though you are gone. And maybe the ache is the price love demands, a scar on the soul that forever stands. So I carry the burden, not bitter but bright. Between hope and hurt, I walk through the night. The morning arrives, but I feel no light. Your name still haunts the edge of night. The sun spills softly across empty space, but warmth means nothing without your face. Each breath is a question, each step is delay. Between hope and hurt, I lose my way. The echoes of laughter still drift in the air, a sound that reminds me you're nowhere there. I whisper to shadows that carry your grace. They vanish in silence, like dreams I can't chase. The world keeps on spinning, but I stand apart. Time moves around me, not through my heart. Between hope and hurt, the soul learns restraint. Love is no sinner, but pain paints it faint. Your eyes still shimmer in thoughts I deny. Your voice is a whisper that never says goodbye. I try to unlove you, to quiet the flame, but embers of memory still speak your name. The wind tells my story to mountains and sea of all that I lost and all left in me. Between hope and hurt, I'm neither whole nor apart. You live like a rhythm inside my heart, and though I keep walking through sorrow's refrain, between hope and hurt, I call your name again. The evening descends in colors of gray, the sky wears its silence. As night takes the day, I sit by the window where memories start. Each shadow reminds me you live in my heart. The stars fall like whispers, unheard yet divine. They carry your voice through distance and time. Between hope and hurt, I find no release, for love was my battle and pain my peace. Your laughter, a candle, still burns in my mind, a flicker of comfort. I'll never unwind. The years may keep changing, but you never fade. Your absence, a promise that sorrow has made. I search for your footprints in dreams that return. Each step is a lesson my soul had to learn. Between hope and hurt, the line grows thin, where losing ends softly and longing begins. The moon watches gently, like it always knew that every heartbreak still belongs to you. I've learned to keep breathing, though love left a scar. Between hope and hurt, you're never too far. And maybe one evening, when the stars align true, my heart will stop breaking at the thought of you.